Guys, check out today's video. We're going to be featuring the Mutant Mass new look, new improved formula, and we're going to be making some Mutant Mass bars. Get ready to grow with Mutant Mass. Hey guys, it's Dan Kennedy from Elite Physique, and today we're going to talk about Mutant Mass bars. So, what I want to do is showcase the two Mutant Masses that are on the market. You're probably going to see this one here, not much longer. So, essentially this is the old version. This Mutant Mass is the new look and the new formula. What I like about this, the newer product, is the carb source. Previously, it was a maltodextrin, waxy maize maltodextrin combo. The new Mutant Mass is basically a waxy maize maltodextrin, but it's also got barley, sweet potatoes, and rolled oats in there as a carb source. So it's a much better, cleaner carb source. It's just all around, it's a better formula. It's a step up from what the Mutant Mass used to be, and this is Canada's #1 mass weight gainer product. So, you know, Mutant has really stepped up their game, and they've made a better product. So you may want to check this one out. But today, we're not going to have it as a typical shake. We're going to actually make a bar out of it. So it's convenient, it's easy, and it's going to taste great. We're not going to use your typical chocolate. We're going to go with vanilla today. So let's take a look at the ingredients. We'll get it all mixed up and get something to eat and get some calories in us. So the first ingredient we're going to use is half a scoop of Mutant Mass. Certainly a lot less than what they recommend for a full serving, but you know, this recipe is going to supply probably about 1150 calories approximately. So this bar is going to go a long way, and of course it's fueled by Mutant Mass. So half a scoop is just going to go in the pot into the bowl. Next, we're going to go with half a cup of almond milk. So we're just using the typical unsweetened almond breeze. So that's going to go in, right in there. Next ingredient, as we move down the line, is just a third cup of oats. Just your standard oats, nothing fancy about those. They're not steel cut or anything like that, just standard oats. So that's going to go in the bowl. Move that a little bit further down. Now we're going to use almond butter. So about 70 grams of almond butter. And that's just going to go in, because everyone loves almond butter. That's just going to go in there. Then, everyone's favorite, for a little bit of sweetener, it's got a nice taste to it, 25 grams of Walden Farms pancake syrup. So that's just going to pour it right in there like that. Add a little bit more moisture and flavor. After that, we're going to move over to a quarter cup of cookies and cream Chippets. Let me just kind of move this stuff out of the way here now. So there we go, just the standard Chippets, cookies and cream, just for a little bit of treats. So that can go in there. After that, we're going to go with our dried cranberries. Not the expensive kind, we're going to go with the no-name ones, nice and cheap. So those get thrown into the bowl. And then the final ingredient is 25 grams of coconut flour. So we've got the organic one, but you can get standard any coconut flour. There's no reason why we're using organic. It's probably just what was available at the time when we grabbed it. So that's going to go in the bowl. And then I'm just going to mix it up. And as you can see, it looked like a lot of dry, but the moisture from the Walden Farms and from the almond milk is going to work its way in there, and it's going to make a nice little I guess you could call it like a dough consistency almost. And of course we're making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. That's what cooking's all about. So this little ingredient here, this little bit of what we have in the bowl is going to be, like I said, approximately 1150 calories. So now, what we've done is we've chosen to actually bake this for about 10 minutes. You don't have to. You can take that right now, throw that in, portion it out, throw it into the freezer, and let it harden up and go from there. But what we want to do is we're going to bake it so that the chocolate chips get melted in. So let's just kind of throw that in there. And mash it down. There we go. It's getting a little bit better. Even that all out. And then we can portion it once it's all done. But for now, we just wanted to get it in there. Oh, that looks pretty good. So, what we'll do now is let's preheat the oven. We're going to put that at about 350. Hit the start and just let it go. Once it gets preheated, we're going to throw that in there and we're going to let it sit for about 8 to 10 minutes. Bring it out and then we're going to let it cool down a little bit and then portion it out and then it's going to go into the freezer. Or you can eat it if you can last that long, you know, because it does taste pretty good. So. Check back in a couple of seconds here and we'll get it all done. We're dinging, so we got to pull this thing out. Alright, we're just going to let it sit here. It's going to cool down a little bit, then we'll flip it over into onto a plate and then we'll cut it up into our bar portions. So let's give it, say, about 5 minutes to cool down a bit and then we'll come right back. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about 5 minutes. Our Mutant Mass Bar has finally cooled down a little bit so I can handle it. And basically all I'm going to do is just flip it over. So it's almost like a granola bar. It's a good consistency. So this whole concoction that we made, it's heaven. It tastes phenomenal. But like I said, about 1150 calories. So you can portion them out into like little mini bars like this. And you're ready to rock. You can throw those. I would throw them into little baggies. And away you go. Convenient way of getting in your calories. You know, like when you're trying to get the gains going, this is the way to go. Mutant Mass is by far the #1 selling mass gainer on the Canadian market. Like I said, the Mutant team has really stepped up their game with their new formula and their new look. And hopefully you guys can enjoy these bars that I just made and put the Mutant Mass to some, you know, to good use. But these are portable, ready to go, and you're ready to grow. So get crazy with the Mutant Mass. Visit your local shop. Specifically, visit supplementsource.ca because they can contain the entire Mutant line, and you'll be able to grab whatever you want from Mutant because it's high quality products. But specifically, grab the Mutant Mass and give this recipe a try. Thanks, guys.